Among the heroes of 70s spiritual jazz, Doug Carn has always flown a little under the radar. He has long plied his trade with patience and dedication, releasing absolutely stunning albums that are cherished by cognoscenti, but lesser known even to the jazz mainstream. He made his debut on record as perhaps the key member of the black jazz roster, releasing 4 albums for the label between 1971 and 75 that stand as all-time classic expressions of black consciousness. I'm Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and this is Ill-Advised. Doug Carn was born on July 14, 1948 in St. Augustine, Florida, the son of a public school music teacher and nephew of a jazz radio DJ. Growing up surrounded by music, it was at the age of 14 when Doug had formed a group called the New Tones, which played dances, proms, and clubs all over the Southeast. These gigs included openings for such luminaries as Little Willie John and the Five Royales. Doug later attended Jacksonville State University, where he would study the oboe and master a variety of instruments. During these college years, black cultural movements and the fight for civil rights began to shape his musical and social outlook. This led to the formation of the Doug Carn Trio. Their first album was released in 1969. The trio often featured a young guest vocalist named Sarah Jean Perkins, who would soon become known to the world as Jean Carn. Marriage? In 1971, Doug signed with Gene Russell and Dick Shorey's new label, Black Jazz. He and Gene released the now legendary album, Infant Eyes. Later came The Spirit of the New Land in 72, Revelation in 73, and Adam's Apple in 74. These releases garnered praise and solid sales, becoming the most popular items in the black jazz catalog. The album, Spirit of the New Land, featured more original compositions than its predecessor, relegating the covers to 2 trumpeter-associated classics, Lee Morgan's Search for the New Land and Miles Davis's Blue and Green. Doug's dizzying creativity showed no signs of abating on 1973's incredible Revelation, which contains an all-time Carn anthem in power and glory. On 1974's Adam's Apple, Doug brings us a contemporary soul and funk that in no way detracts from the jazz revolutionary spiritual fervor of the preceding albums. This is elevated by the exquisite sideman work of a number of legends, including Olu Dara, aka Nas Sr., Charles Tolliver, Alphonse Mouzon, and legendary Cannonball Adderley's bassist Walter Booker, among others. Following this classic era, Doug and Gene continued to chart their own paths separately, Gene going on to gain R&B success at Philadelphia International Records with producers Gamble and Huff. Doug continued recording under the name Abdul Rahim Ibrahim, but mostly concentrated on live work as a sideman and community activist. In recent years, Doug has returned to the stage, occasionally performing with ex-wife Jean. The spirit of his black jazz releases is revived on his latest album, a collaboration with myself and Adrian Young on the Jazz is Dead record label.